Hi everyone, this is Renee from Roundabout Stamps, and it is day 2 of our 12 days of giving. So today I'm going to show you how to make these cute little Christmas trees as gifts to, teachers and things like that. So it's pretty easy, so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and set these out of the way. So first thing I'm going to do is I have some of our new evergreen cardstock, and I'm going to take our paper cutter and cut it at 2 inches. And it's really simple to do these, especially if you're doing a mass amount of them, because I just did a bunch of them during the football game yesterday. So next I'm going to take one of them and cut it at 10 1/8. Set that aside. And the next one is going to be cut at 11. Okay, so we have 2 sheets. One is 10 1/8 and one is 11 inches. Now, typically there is a scorer for this, a scoring blade, and I just can't find it. So I had to use my non-close to my heart scorer to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and set those out of the way. And what I did was I took the 11 inches, so the 11 by 2, and I scored it at 1 inch all the way down. So I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See the scoring lines. Okay, so I cut that, or did that, and then the other one, that's 10 1/8, I scored it at 3 1/4, 6 1/2, and 10 3/4. So I'll make sure that I put the instructions on the video as it's playing. The next thing I did was I also scored this 10 1/8 sheet at 1 inch. So there's a 1 inch line. See if you can see that as well. There you go. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half and just take my bone folder, go down the middle. I'm going to take our Tombow glue and just go down the middle. Make sure you don't put too much, but don't put too little, or you'll have gaps. Just fold it over easily. You don't have to press real hard. Give it a couple of easy rolls. Sometimes it will gap, and you can see that, and then you just kind of hold it for a couple of seconds, and then it'll adhere. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold at those lines. I want to make sure that they're straight, so I'm going to use the edge. There we go. Last one. Okay. And there's our triangle. And see, it did gap a little bit, so I'm just going to press that down. Take and glue our edge. And glue it over. Then you just want to pinch it for a couple of seconds. So hopefully you're having a good day at work. I know it snowed here. Well, this will get you into the Christmas spirit. Okay, so there's our Christmas tree. So here is our 11 inch by a 2 inch, and then it's done at every inch. So I'm going to take this and take my cutter, and I am going to cut this down the center at 1 inch. So don't don't do the mistake that I did. And I went ahead and just cut all of these at 4 inches, and then I came back and thought, what? Okay, so I needed all 3 sheets. So don't do that. Just cut the at 4 inches, and you'll need all 3. Get that out of the way. So I have my triangle. I have my 1 inch by 11 inches, scored at every inch. 7 inches, scored at every inch, and 4 inches, scored at every inch. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to kind of do like this. I'm going to go up or go down, so it's fold down, and then fold sideways. So there's your first triangle. So it's kind of like 2, 2 in the same direction, reverse, 2, 2, there's number 1, number 1, number 2, and number 2. So this is going to fit in here. I know it looks a little crazy. It fits in just like that. Okay, so then we're going to move to the next 7-inch piece of paper. So start out like that. There's the first crease, second crease. Now we're going to change direction. First crease, second crease, change direction, second crease. So there we go. So last one. These are all going the same direction. And there's your triangle. Okay, so then I'm going to take all these little cute Hershey Kisses, and these are the mint truffles. They are so good. So everybody will love them. Oh my gosh, if you like mint, you'll like these. It was really hard to stay out of the candy when I was doing these. And it's just one way and then the other. Okay, so it goes up and down and up and up. Super cute. Okay, last thing, I'm going to take some of our white ribbon that I just got tonight. I love when a package comes in the mail. Now the instructions I had said 18 inches, but you know what? I will just eyeball it sometimes. Take my handy dandy snips, cut it off at an angle, set that aside. Make sure it's even. Make sure you can see that as well. So I'm just going to tie a bow. Actually, what I do is I tie a knot at the top first. And this gets the bow centered correctly. Tie my bow. Doesn't have to be extremely pretty. Get my nail in there real quick. Okay. I just want to make sure that my little loops are somewhat even. And then I'll cut off the end. There we go. And there are my Christmas trees. So I'll make sure to go ahead and add the measurements to the screen or down below so you can see that. And if you have any questions, feel free to just send me an email or go ahead and put a message down below. Thank you. Have a great night.